And our live game is Brazil against France. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, how can I ignore the Brazilian Felipe Coutinho, who delivers an awful lot for a little guy. Great imagination and guile about his work in midfield, and in attack, he can punch considerably above his weight.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. That is Conte. Out wide to the right. Drives it forward. Now it's Payet. Pogba. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Pushes it out wide. Coutinho. Philippe Coutinho, he flies! Conte. Griezmann. That's good progress he's made on the ball. Where to next? Defence has got rid of that. That's the throw. So what now? Griezmann. Belts one. Gave it a go, but off target.
Well, it was far from high caliber, Peter, and when you're shooting from that position, it needs to be just that, high caliber.
Marcelo drives forward with purpose. Paulinho tries lifting it over. Oh, flags up.
Well, it was the early through ball that almost caught everyone out in that instance, all but for our flag-waving assistant referee.
Koscielny. France are enjoying the lion's share of possession, but nothing yet to show for it. And it's Giroud. Payet. Can he score? Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
And it just goes to show you how effective those through balls can be. All it needed was a better execution.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. Tries to stroke it through. Knocks it away. Marcelo goes wide. Now it's Neymar. Neymar, lovely feet. Tries to get it forward quickly.
There's a lot of movement up front.
Yeah, I have noticed that those front players are working very hard, dropping deeper.
Yeah, and I just think it keeps the opposition off guard with so much switching of position. Keeping shape is much harder.
It's a loose ball. So who's he picking out? Goes for goal! Just a fraction high.
Well, I think the keeper knows all too well that there was no getting anywhere near that. That's a big escape.
Casemiro. Daniel Alves. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Koscielny. Now the pass. It's got through to him. Oh, Rip looking to shoot. Goal! Brazil!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Still a fragile lead though, they can't afford to sit on this.
He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself, lovely to see. Referee's given a throw. Griezmann. Really struggling to influence the game.
Well, he appears to be singled out here as the enemy number one, and he's the one that they're looking to get to first. And I think they think if they get to him, then they're probably going to stop the main threat. So I think they've got to come up with a fresh idea or two to combat that.
Griezmann. Now it's Neymar. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Paulinho. And it's Neymar. Marcelo passes it through. And he's straight offside.
Touch and go, aren't they supposed to get the benefit?
Titi. Kurzawa. Griezmann. Marcelo. And the counter is on. He's made sure that that won't get through. And the referee brings the first half to a close.
France find themselves trailing and not having the best of outings, so it calls for a collective effort now of fighting spirit and a show of pride just to sort things out.
There's the start of the second half.
France need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
Oh, good steal, he just read it. Griezmann. And it's Giroud. Conte. Chance! Clears it out of harm's way. That'll be a throw. Giroud. Griezmann can shoot here. Looks like a good ball through, well weighted. And it's Marcelo. Hoists it high. Now it's Neymar. Neymar shapes the shoots. Neymar! One of a type! He's brilliant! And with that goal comes comfort. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
Point-blank header! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Brazil didn't really deal with the wide play. It was a lovely dribble down the flank, but really they've got to double up to try and stop that, and I think with the attempted goal too, they were a little fortunate.
Now it's Neymar. And he's made certain that won't get through. Brazil keeping their men at arm's length here.
Yeah, I just think it's a conservative move to deny runners the opportunity of going beyond that rear guard.
Can he put it away? Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Oh, he couldn't have hit that any better, and any other time it would have sneaked in.
Neymar. Talk about singling someone out.
Yeah, and they've made him a clear target of their focus to keep him as quiet as they possibly can.
Marcelo pumps it upfield. And it's Neymar. Umtiti. France yet to make a change here. Kurzawa. Payet. Giroud looks to slip it through. Oh, well, he'll have a dip! Back of the net! Right back in the game!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Marcelo. Defending was physical, no nonsense, and it had to be. Conte. Now it's Giroud. Giroud! Oh, the ball's come loose!
Well, when it becomes that speculative, I think it requires something from the very top drawer, and he had to think a little bit more about that. In the end, he's just opted for raw power.
Tries a through ball. None shall pass, that's the message there. Payet. Conte. Griezmann. And it's Conte. Big chance! And he's cut it out. Paulinho. Coutinho are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
Well, the easy thing to do at this late stage, Peter, is to let heads go down, but these lads have other ideas.
Lobs it in gently. Decent clearance now. Can anyone get on the end of it? Neymar was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Giroud plays it out to the wing. Payet has it out wide and in space. Great leap! He will be livid with himself. Neymar, who has made his impact already. Marcelo. João Miranda. Can he force his way through? Gives chase. He's gone for it! He's got away with one there.
Yeah, and it's very good play to force the initial error there. That's what created the opening in the first place.
And it's Neymar. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Tries the cut back. And that's it. France lose by the odd goal. It could have gone either way, but that is no consolation. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Listen, this defeat has been inflicted because they didn't adapt their game to what was required. There was very little chance of stopping them out wide, and that's where the game was lost. You know, there was too much emphasis centrally. They wanted to look really strong in that position, and they were found wanting in wider areas. Once the opposition realised this, they exploited it to the full.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.